Hi everyone, very warm welcome. My name is Kinga. I write blogs, books and stories. I have written 2 books and multiple short stories which are also for free on my blog. But today I would like to tell you a story, a snapshot really of a story of a girl from a small village. So behind the river, behind the mountains, there is a village like many others, and there is a girl like many others. She feels a little bit out of place in her village. She feels like she doesn't belong there, and she really doesn't understand why. She has to follow the rules and set paths that the village teachers and the village elders have set for everyone. That is to go to school, go to work, follow the routines, and stick to the life that was designed for her and for other people of the village. But somehow she feels a bit different. She feels awkward. She feels out of place. She feels she doesn't belong there. And I guess it's a quite difficult feeling to manage. And one day, she decides to look up towards the mountains. The mountains are forbidden to go to, so there is a river that divides the 2 worlds. And one day she goes behind the forest, behind the meadows, and she gets closer to the mountains, and there is that one specific mountain that she's looking up to. And that moment she knows that there must be another world that she can discover. But then she goes back home, and the years go past, and she finishes her school, and this mountain, from that day when she saw it first time, keeps appearing in her window, and she can see it from her room from very far, and she doesn't know what to do with it. It seems very far, it seems unreachable, it seems like it's a different world, and to get closer to that mountain she would have to leave her whole world. She would have to leave everything that she knows. She would have to leave her mother, her friends, her school, and the life that potentially could be easy to follow the set path. So she has this difficult choice to make. One day she finishes the school and she decides to go. Everyone in the village is advising her against it. Everyone is saying the mountains are forbidden. If you go, you will never come back. Her mother says it's a lonely journey, but she decides to go. What will she discover? Who will she become? Who will she meet? What powers will she discover on her very lonely journey? This is the story in my recent book, The Sacred Mountains. It's a book that is about her. It's a book about female heroine. It's a book about female wisdom, female intuition, and the powers that you can discover if you follow your mountain. If you follow your calling, you don't have to be the ugly duckling. So I recommend to read it. The first chapter is also for free on my blog. You can read it and find out whether this is up to you. If you like Lola's story, drop me a message. I will really appreciate. I wrote this book in pandemic, writing half an hour a day, whilst I still had my 9-to-5 job. I've put all my heart into it. I hope it will inspire you to also follow your dreams, follow your intuition. I dedicate this book also to all the outsiders, all the weirdos. There is many of us in the world, but there is a world that you belong to. I wrote another story about finding your friendly garden, is for free on my podcast. So that's it for today. Thanks for joining me today, and see you next time. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the beginning of the story. Thanks, and see you next time.